Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. I'm here with Karen Lee Hill. Thank you, Karen, for joining me.
Oh, you're
and
so
in
welcome.
the back of us is the buzz of the town. I know you have it's been crazy.
Yes.
What is she doing? What is she doing? And so I thought, well, what better place than to get it on TV3 and let people know what are you doing, Karen? Let's start out though. Tell me a little bit of history about the house.
The house was built in 1909 by Charles Peterson, who had immigrated from Sweden in 1869 and had worked in Elizabeth and met Martha Lomgren is her name. And when they heard that there was a new town being built, he moved over here.
Okay.
And he was one of the founding fathers of Vergas. And they had 5 children, and Ole was the oldest son, and he never married, and he lived here with his folks. And then when Ole died, Mom and Dad Daddy was retiring from the government in Denver, and so they wanted to come back home.
Okay, and so home. Coming back home.
Right. My folks, we've got a truck going by. I'm used to this with airplanes going over the house in San Antonio. Anyway, my folks had McDonald's Resort on Loon Lake from 37 to 51, and that in later years became Governor's Point. So I went to 1st through 3rd grade out of District 98. Ione Tenter was my 1st grade teacher, and then Marion Mastelsky Schutzsnyder was my 2nd and 3rd grade teacher. So Vergas has always been home to me too. So this is the plan that Mom and Dad moved back, and then when Mom died in '04, I knew that this was where I wanted to come back to too. So.
You wanted to come home too, didn't you? Yes.
So selling the house in San Antonio is my next priority, so that I can move up here full time.
And make this your permanent home. So yeah, I know you're doing the addition and stuff, and we're going to be showing you a picture of the original home. Now you said that your parents lived in the first home in Vergas, which was
my grandparents,
your
which
grandparents,
lived
excuse me,
right down the road
down
here.
the road, but this home was 1909.
1909.
1909.
Yeah.
And so you're going to be putting what you're actually doing for your addition is just a porch, right?
Porch, and it's putting the porch back in a little bit different form.
Porch back
than was here.
Right. Now tell me what you got going here. This is going to go on top of that cool gazebo that you got going there.
Yeah, that's my folly, and my daughter doesn't know about it. I'm trying to keep it a surprise, but I think this might blow it.
Yeah.
Anyway, these are the original lightning rod balls that were up. There were 5 lightning rods up on top of the old house, and being the artsy, reuse, recycle
kind of person that you are, yes.
I am. So I did this, and then
we've got the McDonald up here.
We've got McDonald on that side and Hill on that side.
And so when that loon's going around, and
I said I'll be the only one that'll. Well, I guess all of TV3 will know it now.
Yes, they will.
But once it's up there, we won't be able to read it. And
so that's going to
the copper is the copper from the scrap wiring from when Scott Kosanke did the interior wiring.
Okay, now I know you've got Ross Smith doing your renovation, your addition, and what is your completion date? What are you hoping?
15th of September.
Oh, okay. And we are filming this after that. Okay,
right.
that's
well. I'm going to a high school, my 50th high school reunion, so we thought it was going to be done before that, and I was going to be back in Texas and go from there. No, yeah. I'm hoping it'll be done by the 1st of November.
Now tell me what people are saying to you. What do they think that the house is going to be?
I'm having a t-shirt made because of all the things that people have said. Is it going to be? And my t-shirt says, no, it's not a bed and breakfast. No, it's not a fine dining restaurant. Everybody said, oh, Josh should come and open a restaurant here.
In your new porch.
In my new porch. No, it's not going to be a city office building. No, it's not going to be a museum or a mausoleum. No, it's not going to be a brothel. It's a porch.
It's a porch, and it's going to be a very nice addition to the city of Vergas.
Wonderful.
Well, what's nice about it is, I mean, it just encapsulated what Vergas is. It's just all about people wanting to know what everybody's doing just because they're genuinely interested and they want to wish people
and now from my gazebo, I'm going to have a beautiful view of the newly painted water tower.
Yes, you will. Yeah. Well, Karen, will you take us inside?
Sure.
All right. We'll be right back with you, and we will be inside of the new porch of Karen Lee Hills.
All right.
Okay.
Make Vergas 66 Gas and Convenience your next stop. They have pay at the pump with the highest octane gasoline with no ethanol. There's also groceries, movie rentals, ATM bait, and the Vergacelli's Deli featuring hot stuff and take and bake. Vergas 66 Gas and Convenience. We put the gas in Vergas.
Some stations play light rock, mellow rock, sleepy rock, disco rock, rap rock. This station simply has less rock and nothing but the best songs on the radio.
Make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything.
Oh, put your records on, tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down.
Uptown girl, she's been living in her white bread world as long as anyone with hot blood can.
The new Wave 104.1.
Welcome back to the Vergas Show. I'm with Karen Lee Hill, and we are at your house. At that your T-shirt just says it perfect. Okay, what happens in Vergas gets around fast, and so
Oh my!
I
yes.
know that you've just been having so many people, and we're on the inside of your house. And tell me a little bit about Karen, what we got going here.
Okay, this is going to be a storeroom back here. These old houses are small on the inside, and there's not a lot of storage area. So this is going to be a storage. This will be like an office, workroom, craft room.
So we're on the one end here, but then you leave
And
this
then-
one little area here, and the rest is all
Porch. I mean, it's all porch.
Yeah. All right. I think this is pretty cool, Karen. What have you got? Some of the original stuff.
This is the old beveled glass front door and the old
doorknob that goes in. So some of the
Yeah.
original things. I know, Karen, when you were showing me in here, what we found was really interesting was what's going on here.
This is really neat to see all the different surfaces of wood that have been used to patch the house together. The old original lath and slate and lath, or lath and
So there's-
mortar, or whatever they
there's
call it. Cement.
1, 2, 3, 4 different finishes on the outside.
Yeah.
And now you're providing the fifth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's only appropriate, right? That I have a fifth.
Yes, yeah. Well, yes, that's true.
And
now
then-
this is what I think is really fun, and this just makes the house stand out itself.
Well, when I took down the 8 trees around the side, I discovered that I had a lot more yard than I thought I did. And I thought there'd be room for a gazebo-shaped push-out. And I said, what a beautiful thing. The Peterson Park right there.
it's just perfect.
It gives me goosebumps. And then the community center and all of that. So it's just a really nice little place. And then Kathy Waters' brother, John Bachman, is building me a 5-foot in diameter wood slab table and 8 chairs to be out here.
So I think if we come to see Karen, where we're going to be seeing her is in
here.
the gazebo.
Right.
Yeah, and it
Right.
does. Like I say, it just makes it stand out, Karen. And
then this is just walkway down here.
This is all steel porch. Okay. Now I had asked you if you're going to leave any of the original wood outsides. And
No.
what did you tell me?
Oh, no.
No. You're getting rid of all that.
No. You
And
can see
so-
how it was all rotted out under here.
Yeah, and so that
So
it
this
gets
is
to that
coming out
point.
and getting
And so you'll be
getting
able
done.
to sheetrock all this. And
Now
so
the
this whole
interesting
area-
thing is, now you guys will have to come back when it's all done so you
well,
can see
yeah,
what it
we
looks
will.
like.
We'll have to see the final part of it.
But this opening here is going to be a stained glass window that I've hauled around on our military moves for probably the last 3 or 4 moves.
Okay. And that's going to fit into there,
right
so it'll be
there.
kind of like a nice little grand entrance right
This
there.
will be like a dining area in here because right now there's no room for a table and chairs
Sure.
in there.
And
then the kitchen's right there, so it'll be
Now, will you
handy.
still have the 2 openings getting into the main house off of the porch, the one here and the one we saw over there? But
And then I'll have a door to the kitchen here and a door to the living room here.
okay. Well,
So it's
Karen, I
pretty.
think it's just really, really cool that you've opened up your house here and let us come up here because, like I say, you know as well as anybody
yeah.
the buzz that's been
Yeah.
around and people just kind of wondering. But it's always
What
fun.
are
when they're-
you doing
What are
to-
you
up
doing
there?
to your, yes, and you know what? It's one of the original founding homes of the town. You know, they want to
Right.
make sure that you're
Right.
you're holding on to some of the tradition, and we can see
Well,
that you definitely are.
after I took the trees out, people said, I didn't even realize there was a house up there. So that was kind of exciting.
All right. Well,
I
thank you, Karen.
I thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh no,
Well,
the
it's a
traditional.
hug.
Yeah. Karen's our hugger in town, and so thank you very much for being on the Vergas Show. And you have a good day in Vergas.